Start again then, huh? You ready, guys?
Yeah, ready.
Yeah. Right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know us, my name's Mike, and this young gentleman is Gaz. You are the luckiest people in the world. That is because the pleasure of getting to know us lies ahead of you.
Charlie, good to see you made most of your speech. As now you're a married man, that'll definitely be the last time you get to speak for 5 minutes, no interruption.
For those of you that are wondering why there are two best men standing up here, it's perfectly simple. Charlie wanted to appoint a best man for the occasion, but sadly couldn't find one. So he got two barely competent ones instead. They say the best man's speech is the groom's worst 5 minutes of the day. The bride's worst 5 minutes of the day, however, come later on tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon and thank you all for coming here today on this very special occasion. We'd like to take this personal opportunity to say our personal congratulations to the bride and groom. Now I'm sure you'll all agree that the barmaids look beautiful today. Oh, sorry, I mean the bridesmaids look beautiful today. Mostly outshone by the bride herself, Tanya. I may say you look absolutely stunning. Looking around the room, everyone's made a real effort, including you, Wills.
Why me?
Will and Dee, great job at being ushers. Dee, you can get on the gin now. There's no canals around here.
Right, we both met Charlie 12 years ago, 2001, Yorkshire Coast College, and I've been great friends since then. To be fair, we've played more Chase the Ace in common room than actually studying. Since then, we've all taken different paths in life, had our own families, but to this day, have remained great friends.
Through the years, we've had some amazing laughs, with Charlie being the first one of us to drive out of all of us. You can imagine, at 18, all we wanted to do was cruise around, and that's exactly what we did. For some reason, we went to Whitby a lot. Charlie once got off his car to sort some codheads, leaving his keys in. So Mike, being Mike, decided to take it for a spin, only to totally panic when a bus came, stalled it, jumped out and ran off. Leaving Charlie to apologise to the bus driver and move his car.
One day on it.
My God!
Right, as everyone loves a good barbecue, we are no different. Charlie and Tanya regularly hosted these occasions. They never really ended up as civilised as they began. One year particularly, it started off having a few competitions between each other, who could keep their arm for the longest in a giant ice bucket. As the beer was flowing, it seemed to end up in leftover sausages being thrown at the house behind, in the windows. Obviously, the owner of that house that was bombarded with this pig meat was not happy and must have rang the police. So as the police came round, we as a group of drunk idiots thought they were strippers. Why, I don't know. They didn't go down so well anyway. That didn't seem to calm us down. Calm down the party, as Gaz decided to turn the barbecue into a bonfire, using Charlie's back gate as fuel. Gaz, Tanya, I do apologise. The best thing about us going out was the next day to ring Charlie, see what adventure he had on the way home. Two examples from many. The first one being, after a Boxing Day session, Charlie disappeared. Not thinking much of it at the time, as it was quite normal. We just plodded on with our night. The next day we spoke to Charlie and he had somehow managed to end up in Filey. How is that even possible when he lived in town?
I remember
Number
that
two, the night before Mike's wedding. Drinks were nicely flowing when Charlie decided to challenge Wills shot for shot on a bottle of whiskey. The result of this was a litre and a half of whiskey smashed in. Some bright spark mentioned about going out in town, so off we went in a taxi, not realising until we got there that Charlie had no shoes on. Getting to a bar, only to turn around and Charlie had disappeared again. Thinking Charlie had done his usual Houdini act and gone home. It wasn't until the next day we found out Tanya had to come pick him up, slumped in a doorway wearing a pair of flip-flops and skate angels. So poor Tanya had to drive down the middle of town to pick him up. Again, sorry Tanya. We've got a few presents here we'd like to give to you both. They'll come and use one day, I'm sure.
Tanya?
A pig.
Molly's wrapped in paper.
No, that was Tanya's.
Oh, sorry.
What? That was Tanya's. This one? You only get one bit. Sorry.
We open them
Feel
now.
free to open them, yeah, crack on.
He's got another one. He's got another one.
Yeah, good for you.
That's quality, that's lovely.
Well, good.
Right then, Mr. Soft. I mean Charlie. For those of you who look bemused, I will explain. As you all know, I went to Norfolk Broads for Mr. Soft's stag do. Would recommend anyone to go. After consuming a lot of alcohol, especially a few shots of the old Russian standard, Charlie, lost the use of his legs. In his words, his kneecaps didn't work properly. He wasn't paralytic and cabbage in a heap, it was much funnier than that. He could walk and talk as normal as me and you, but every 10 yards he would drop both knees, almost like a ballerina doing a pirouette. This had all the lads in stitches, which then caused Charlie to get slightly paranoid, which, to be fair, made it funnier. Give Mr. Soft the mint man, you'll have an idea. Continuing with the stag do, my fellow best man, Gaz, had bought an outfit for Charlie to wear. After getting a bit drunk on the first day, Gaz had stashed it somewhere safe, so Charlie won't find it. Anyway, the next day we went to get the outfit out, but Gaz had did it that well, we couldn't find it. He'd lost it. After about 2 hours of searching, we found it. And Charlie, like the team player he is, wore it, even though the hat that went with it lasted 10 minutes before I went overboard.
With D.
Not knowing for at the time, but for whatever reason, Charlie hadn't showered since we got there. And we were on day 2.
It was day 3, Gary.
I didn't break shower. I didn't.
It wasn't really
I didn't break it. The handle just fell off.
Still to the
The
point you
handle
didn't
just
shower.
fell off.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't really
There was
a
another
problem.
shower, you know. It was there for the full 4 days.
Night, boys.
Sidetracked.
It wasn't really a problem until we put a polyester jumpsuit on. Every hour the stench was going until we got to our destination. It was very noticeable. So Tanner, you'll be pleased to know the only attention Charlie got was some bird telling me he stank. I'd like to take a minute to thank all the lads that went on the stag do. Everyone played their part. Top lads.
Yeah, well done, lads.
Right, I don't think I can stand here and not mention the highlight of the stag do. In fact, probably one of the highlights of our lives. Probably the funniest thing I've ever witnessed was Dee falling off the boat. No one still knows exactly what happened. And I'm so glad I saw it happen. And before you all think we are TWATs, we did help pull him out and get him changed in some dry clothes. So Dee, thanks
And
for
put
that
me
moment.
to bed, thank you.
On a serious note, you're a great couple and both deserve this special day. And what a great day it has been.
We both wish you the best of luck for the future. Many happy years together. The night is still young and the bar is still full. So on that note, we would like to propose a toast to the bride and groom.
Ooh, 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 ooh.